G'day, Dave here, the Enlightened Plumber, with today's quote. Bad times have a scientific value. These are occasions that a good learner would not miss. Bad times have a scientific value. These are occasions that a good learner would not miss. This is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. So let's get in here. Well, I have just a tiny little bit of a struggle with scientific value, but I guess this is probably from where Ralph's angle he was coming from. But the scientific value, as I would understand it, would be that if we looked at this from a statistical standpoint, if we have enough bad days, we are going to get some good ones. And vice versa, that if we have, or if I was to have most of my days be good, then I'd expect to have a bad day in amongst it. There's just statistical deviations going on here. So maybe that's where the scientific value comes from. That being said, the next piece is absolutely awesome in that a good learner will appreciate that a bad day is an occasion to learn from. And if we can learn from anything negative that happens to us, and it doesn't have to be a terrible day, it just has to be, well, okay, this day wasn't as great as I want it to be. What could I learn from that day that will then transpose my next days, my future, into what I want it to be? So this bad day could be a bad day, not because everything possible went wrong on that one day, although that's not out of the question. It could be that I went through my day and it was okay, everything was just kind of fine, but maybe all of a sudden I met someone, for whatever reason we just didn't hit it off, an argument happened, whatever. This could be an argument over a price at a repair shop, who knows? And all of a sudden I now start spiraling down and down and down, and I'm like, oh, this is the worst day ever. Well, that's an impression that I have put on myself. Oh, it's the worst day ever. Well, it's just this event that happened that wasn't so great. So, okay, maybe that's the learning I'm taking away from it. Maybe I didn't get a report in on time, or arrived late to an important meeting, or something like that. Therefore, I was given the stink eye, or had a talking to because I wasn't performing. Or maybe none of that happened, and it was just the fact that I felt bad because my own integrity said, I should have really had this done, like I could have done it, why didn't I? The learning from that is then, okay, well, what would I need to change in myself, my attitudes, my work habits, to make sure that this scenario doesn't happen again? And that's kind of what goes on in a bad day. There could be a whole lot of other scenarios there, but there's no point dredging up. I think the point's made. So with that, bad days have a scientific value. These are occasions that a good learner will learn from, or will find how to get better. From Ralph Waldo Emerson and myself, Dave the Enlightened Plumber, have yourself an awesome day. And if you feel it's bad, rewind, figure out what went wrong, and make tomorrow better. Take care. See you on the next one.